Okay, good morning. Come and join me on the floor, please. Sit down like we do in assembly. One more. Turn your head to the side. All the way around. Nice and slowly. And the other way. Tip your head to one side. And to the other side. Shoulders up. Right, let's do some nice big breaths, shall we? Ready? Another one. Louder. Last one. Okay, a little shake. Leg out in front of you. Let's make some sandwiches. What are you going to have in your sandwiches today? I'm going to have peanut butter in mine. Ready? Down you go, breathe out. See if you can touch your toes, don't worry if you can't. Shake it out. Do it again. Give it a shake. Right, put something different in this time. I'm going to have Nutella on mine. Ready? Here we go, breathe in. Good, give it a shake. Right, see if you can be a frog. Rock backwards and forwards. We don't often have enough room to do this one in assembly, but hopefully you've got a bit of space at home. Okay, how far can you get those knees towards the floor? Have a go. Right, we're going to do cat. Are you ready? Breathe in, arch your back. Breathe out, turn in the air. Head in the air. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Well done. Okay, tuck your toes under. We're going to straighten our legs. You ready? Good job. Hold it there. Walk your hands in. That's it. Up you come. Roll up slowly. Good. Give your arms a shake. Give your legs a shake. Right, breathe in. See how far back you can reach. See if you can touch your toes. Good. Walk your hands out. Walk your legs back a bit. Mountain pose. Okay, onto the floor. So bend your knees. Stretch out. Okay, well done. Hopefully that's got you nicely warmed up. I think we're ready for assembly. So, hey all you cute little cats and kittens, what are you going to do today? Learn, enjoy, succeed. Welcome to Celebration Assembly. It is Friday the 1st of May. May already! We didn't even see you in April and we're already into May. And so this is week 4 of our home learning. You are doing an amazing job. I think we're really getting into our stride with this now. Some of the stuff that we have seen you do has been absolutely brilliant. Keep up the good work. You're doing an amazing job. And I know that you're really enjoying hearing back from all of your teachers and everybody in your classes telling you how wonderful all of the work that you're doing is, and keep going because it's been absolutely brilliant. One very special birthday today. I happen to know that this person is very excited about their birthday. It's Abigail Sharp's birthday today. Happy birthday, Abigail. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's sing happy birthday to Abigail. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abigail. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, so housework challenges. Now, as you probably worked out from last week, I didn't do a very good job of counting up all of the points that came in, and I'm sorry about that. I take full responsibility. We have streamlined our system, and when we streamline a system, what normally happens is Mrs. Brake has to sort it out. So don't worry, Mrs. Brake has got involved and she has sorted it out, and she has made us a spreadsheet that all of the staff can access, and they are now putting all of our house points and housework points onto the same spreadsheet so that they get counted up in time for assembly. So it should be that all of your wonderful helpful jobs that you've been doing have been counted here, and you will be able to see that when we look at the totals because they're a lot higher than they were last week. So here we go. Who's in the lead for housework this week? Whoa. So a bit of a change actually, because I think butterflies were steaming ahead last week. Loads of really helpful things going on. The way that I always look at this is, imagine if I was living in one of your houses and all of these things had happened to help, because every single one of those points is one person doing something to help around the house, which is a huge help to your family. So well done. Butterflies, 165. Chicks in the lead this week. Chicks, 273. And in second place, spiders, 183. Well done, everybody. So let's see what that's done to our accumulator totals and who's winning so far and is on track for a celebration breakfast. Here we go. So in the lead are the butterflies, 573. Starting to creep up behind them, look, are the chicks, 480, and not all that far behind that actually, we've got the spiders on 467. Well done, everybody. Right, star of the week, star of the week, star of the week, star of the week, star of the week. Loads of people could get it this week, just like always, but let's see who our first super fantastic people are. And we're going to start in Redwood class. And our first certificate this week is for Felicity, for writing some fantastic sentences all about an ant. Excellent, well done, Felicity. And Olivia J, for showing an act of kindness and independently writing a thank you letter to the NHS. What a wonderful thing to do. Thank you, Olivia. And some of the children who are in school this week have done colouring for Captain Tom for his 100th birthday. He raised loads of money for the NHS, didn't he? And those are on our Facebook page if you'd like to have a look at them, along with colouring from all sorts of different BPET schools. So it's always nice to see some of the other children who belong to our trust as well, isn't it? Okay, moving into Sycamore class, I've got one for Rowan, for writing super sentences about moles and using amazing adjectives. Miss Tate has used some alliteration in this, and also she wanted to give it to you, Rowan, for two reasons, but the teachers keep giving me too much, so I can't fit it on one certificate. So what I've done is I've written you two. So that's your superstar sentences one, but this one is actually for Rowan and William, because apparently you did this one together. This is for making a fabulous buzzer game from recycled materials. Well done, boys. So you've got a certificate coming your way for that as well. Also in Sycamore class, one for Theo, for making a huge effort with his writing and demonstrating a positive attitude. Excellent, well done, Theo. And one more in Sycamore for Ollie, for completing all his home learning tasks and working really hard. Well done, Ollie. Moving into Oak class, we have got one girl and one boy in Oak. So doing it for the boys this week, it's Teo, for continuous hard work, curiosity and creativity. Well done, Teo. And for the girls, one for Amelia, for all your effort and hard work every single day. Well done, Amelia. Right then, moving up the stairs, Willow class, we've got one for Freddie for making home learning look so much fun. We've seen some great videos and photos and things of you this week, Freddie. Thank you for sharing those with us. And another boy actually in Willow class, it's Harrison for an amazing video on Topic Week. Well done, Harrison. It was super fantastic. Okay, moving next door into Birch, Warren and Reggie, 2 boys this week in Birch who've both got certificates for the same reason, which is really nice. So Warren and Reggie for being resilient learners and always trying their best. And we know, don't we? We talk a lot about resilient learners. That is about never, ever, ever giving up. So well done, boys. Really proud of you for that. Okay. Maple class, one for Isolde for amazing work ethic and determination to succeed in every piece of work. And we can tell that, Isolde, even though we don't see you do the work because you do that at home, we can tell by what you produce and send in to us how hard you've tried. And that goes for everybody as well. So well done. And one for Reet. And funnily enough, I sent her an email about this morning because I looked at her work online. I didn't know she was going to be Star of the Week then, but somebody else thought the same thing as me for a wonderful video during Project Week where she demonstrated great acting skills. Well done, Reet. And one more in Maple. This one is for Anika for always submitting beautifully presented work that displays attention to detail. What a lovely reason for a certificate. Well done, Anika. Right, Mr. Babington's got lots of sports stars this week. The first one, Freddie, you get 2 certificates this week. This one is for you and your brother, Freddie and Stanley together, for smashing the square game from the cricket skills video. Well done. And then we've got 3 dancers after this, all different sorts of dance actually. So Anaya did a brilliant Bollywood dancing video, which we really enjoyed. Thank you for that, Anaya. Beth did an amazing ketchup dance. So you were inspired by our dance earlier this week. Well done. That was really fun to see. Thanks, Beth. And also Sahir, who did a brilliant dance video as well. So well done and thank you very much. Good job to all of our stars of the week. Congratulations. Right then. Oh, look at that. I didn't do that. Here are your names up in lights. Look, I was too busy reading them out. There we are. Make sure that you take the glory from having your name up there, and of course they'll be in the newsletter tomorrow as well. Okay then, let's have a look at these house points. So these are the points that you collect for all of that wonderful work that you're doing at home. Thank you so much for tallying those up and showing those to us. Let's have a look and see who's the winner this week. Here we go. Steaming into the head. First place, butterflies this week, 170. You're actually in the right order, aren't you? Look, butterflies first, chicks second on 155, and spiders on 125. Let's see what that's done to the overall totals. Here we go. Up in the 3,000s for everybody now. So in the lead overall, chicks with 3,077. Next, we've got spiders with 3,038. It's really close actually between all 3 houses at the moment. And then butterflies with 3,025. Well done, everyone. Give yourselves a pat on the back for all those great house points that you collected, and a little celebration with your families at home for those as well. Okay, so I've just made myself a few notes here so I didn't forget. All right, so well done for keeping track of those points at home, and I'm going to write about this in the newsletter as well. What we're going to ask you to do is send those in to us by the end of Thursday. Then they'll go on to Mrs. Brake's special spreadsheet, and then they'll get counted and put into the newsletter on a Friday. If your points don't get counted that week, don't worry, because it's just the same as we do at school. When we wipe them off and start again, they'll go on the following week. So your points will always count, I can promise you of that. One of the things we've realised though is that it's quite tricky trying to do this in advance, because if you're going to watch this assembly on a Friday morning, then I need to record it on a Thursday, which means that we already need all of your house points in and all of your certificates and things. So this will be your last celebration assembly that happens on a Friday. Next week we're not at school on Friday anyway because it's bank holiday, so we will do celebration assembly on the Monday back, and that got me thinking that actually that might be a good plan, and I think we're going to do that every week. So we'll start the week with a lovely celebration on a Monday where we will announce the stars of the week. It won't be a surprise because you will have seen it in the newsletter already, but that's a good reason for tuning into assembly, isn't it? Go through all of the house points, look at the newsletter, find out all the wonderful things that you've been doing, and I think that will be a good way of setting us up for the next week, won't it? So that should be really good. So this week you should have all started your Zoom calls. Some of you will be today, most of you will have done those already, and I know that those people who have joined in with those have really enjoyed it. Isn't it just a wonderful way of being able to see your other people in your class and your teachers, and to have a really good chat face to face and find out all those things that have been going on and catch up with each other. So I hope that you've been really enjoying those. If you didn't manage to join last week, please don't worry, you've got the same slot every single week, so any time you're available and ready to join, we would absolutely love to see you there. So thank you for getting involved in that, I really appreciate it. Just wanted to give you a little update on Topic Takeover Week. We are nearly there with editing your videos. The teachers have been incredibly helpful here, and one member of staff from each class has offered to edit all of those videos together. So what we've done is we've looked at all the things that you sent in. If you sent us a presentation, that's been watched by, I've watched some of them, and they've all been watched by the teams in your classes as well, and we've really enjoyed those. So thank you so much, you did a brilliant job. Lots of work came in loads of different ways, which is exactly what we wanted. So we've had some files, we've had some photographs, we've had all sorts of different things. So what we're doing is we're putting those together on a video, and so there will be one video for each class, and we'll send them all out at the same time, and we'll tell you when they'll be ready on YouTube for you to be able to watch, so that you can go on and there'll be a little bit of everybody's work. So you'll be able to see something of your work and also something of everybody else's work as well. And what that got us thinking about was how good it would be to be able to share the things that you're sending us more often, because we're absolutely loving looking at them all. But what's really nice in class, isn't it, is when you get to share your work with the other children. So Miss Colbick and Mr. Babington and I are coming up with a little plan for that, and we will get back to you about it as soon as we can. And funnily enough, I'm just going to put the laptop on my lap so I can fiddle as I'm talking to you. Just as I was about to start recording assembly, a video dropped onto my inbox, and we all know how much this person in particular, there he is, loves being in assembly and celebrated for things, and we've seen loads of wonderful work from this person, but it just so happens that his video came in just at the right time, so I think it would be really nice if we watch this all together. Here we go.
Welcome to my emporium. So today I'm going to be showing you my fort, and now this is the layers where I put my sharks and piranhas there, and there's the sewers that can get a really big piranha, and also it has flags, and the United Kingdom flag is going to be here, and the Italian flag is going to be here. And we're going to show you the masterpiece of it. So here it is. This is my fort with all my robots and my sharks and piranhas, and also there's two guards here, and also I'll be showing Breakwater School to see this, and then we'll be making more projects, and then here you have it. This is my fort. Bye.
So there we go. Well done, Gregory. Always lovely to see what all of you have been up to. That was really good, wasn't it? Because what he ended up producing looked exactly like his plan, which isn't very easy to do. And even, he was right, he even had his two different sorts of flags on there. So well done, Gregory. And like I say, I know how much loads of you would enjoy sharing your work with everybody like that. So we're thinking about ways that we might be able to help you to do that. So watch this space. Okay, to finish off assembly today, I just wanted to introduce a video that I'm going to put onto the end of assembly today, because if you are in Birch class, if you're in Mr. Morris's class, you would have had a little treat video this week of something special that Mr. Morris did, and I just wouldn't want the rest of you to miss out on it because it is a wonderful thing to see. So I will say goodbye and I will hand over to Mr. Morris.
Hi there, Birch class. I hope you all had a restful and relaxing Easter break. I really enjoyed last week looking back at all of your fantastic work on the projects you completed on endangered animals. They were excellent, really, really well done. If you remember correctly, when we first started home learning and we got started on Edmodo, I promised all of you if on any particular day you submitted all of your work to me, then I would do the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now, I've had a look back on Edmodo, and there was one particular day where every member of the class managed to turn in all of their work. So I was very, very pleased, but also a little bit worried at the same time. So I will uphold my end of the bargain, and today I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now, as you know, the NHS have been working very, very hard to protect us and to keep us all safe, and I thought this might be a nice opportunity to raise some money for them and to raise some awareness of all the important work that they're doing. So when I do this Ice Bucket Challenge, I'm also going to make a small donation, something that I can afford, to the NHS. Now, after I do the Ice Bucket Challenge, I'm going to nominate some people to do the same. Just remember, you don't need to make a donation if you would not like to, but if you would like to, it just needs to be a small donation really of whatever you can afford. That's what I'm going to do. And just remember, a small bit from everyone will make a big, big difference. The charity I've chosen to donate to is called Nhs Charities Together. And please remember, if you do want to donate, you must get your family's permission to do so. Right, I'm sure you are far more excited about this than I am, but a deal's a deal, and it's now in the name of a good cause. So let's do this. No. Oh. Mr. Babington and Birch class, I nominate you to do the NHS Ice Bucket Challenge. Oh, that was worse than I thought.